worse than me after I packed 3 bowls. Losing shit everywhere and then talking to yourself. And then the dog looks at you and you don't know how to respond.
What's up, guys? On today's episode, we're going to be working on the WhiteWall Special, getting it ready for the Detroit Autorama. It's going to be there along with the low vet, and this thing needs a lot of love because I've been working on it, doing a lot of other things to it, and I fingerprinted it all up and made it all gross. So Mike from Gloss Labs is here.
Hi, how's it going?
And he's going to go ahead and help us get this thing looking really good. We're going to kind of walk through the whole process and show you all the products we're going to be using. I'm WhiteWall Steve, and this is my Good Enough Garage.
There's going to be no time lapse in this video. It's time for the buffo later.
So Mike, what are you putting on that right now?
Right now I'm running 3D finishing polish. It's their ACA compound mixture. It's a really good polish. Finishes down nicely. And it's hoping it's not going to remove this ceramic coating in its entirety, but I think our pad's soft enough to where we could get rid of Stevie's fat fingerprints and some little toweling swirls.
All right.
You know the basics, wax on, wax off. Half the problem here is Stevie's microfibers probably suck. He keeps this thing nice and clean, but how do you clean your microfibers, Steve?
I just buy new ones.
Okay, so they just get really dirty and then you throw them out?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to use them once.
Yeah.
And then you can wash them. There are certain microfiber products that you're supposed to use to wash them. What we have are those special detergents out there, something like 3D Towel Clean or P&S Rags to Riches. Those are good cleaners, Snappy Clean. Use that with a cold wash in your laundry. No other towels. You wash your microfibers on their own. And the good part about that is that they're not going to burn up because the actual pile on it. Get your zoomulator in on there. Look at that.
Yeah.
See all them little fibulators? Those are plastic.
Oh.
And if you put them in a dryer on anything but toss or low setting, you're going to melt them. And then they're going to be ever so slightly abrasive, but they're not going to work. They're just going to start pushing water around. With a good quality microfiber, you get a good quality result. Look at them. Swirl's gone.
Yeah, it looks good.
There's some deeper stuff in there, but what do you want for a 20-year-old truck that's driven its way around the world a few times? It's a nice looking truck, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. Come on down here, we're at the front tire. This tire got some abuse while we had it off the car. I'm going to go show you guys how we clean WhiteWall tires around here. I got some of this Dura cleaner, so what we're going to do is just kind of spray the whole thing overall, let it sit for a few minutes, let it kind of clean off all that dirt, and then we'll give it a good wipe down and see how she looks. So let that sit for a second. You can already see it starting to knock all that brown off of there. That stuff.
Yeah, here's some rinseless wash.
And this is a rinseless wash. We'll use this after we're done scrubbing. And we'll be able to get the whole wheel and everything with that. So it's been sitting for a little bit. Looks really nice, so we'll give that a good scrub. Yeah, it's knocking that shit right out. So you want to use a good tire cleaner when you're doing white walls. You don't want to use Wesley's Bleach White because it does dry out the tire and it'll actually make your white walls crack over time, over prolonged use. So these tires are actually from Diamondback, Classic Radials. They do a really nice job making a good quality tire. And they clean up real nice. So if you guys head over to dbtires.com, see Rusty, tell him WhiteWall Steve sent you. He'll be sure to charge you double. Alright, now we'll go over it with the rinseless wash. Kind of go over the whole thing. And then just wipe it down with a nice clean rag. There you go, all set. And then once we put the Tyrannosaurus on the black part, things will look awesome at Autorama. Let's go see what Mike's working on next. Mike got rid of a pretty bad scratch that was right in here. Look at that, you can't even see it anymore. Can't even see it. Not too bad, Mike.
Not bad for a little polish.
So Mike, what are you working on right now? You still working on the polish?
Yeah, I'm going to go around the truck with the finishing polish and then hone in on any specific areas. I've got my big polisher with me now, and then I'm going to bring in the 3-inch unit just to go around on the tight edges, and don't see many areas that are going to need it, so we're going to be out of here quick. All
right, cool. We'll check back with you once you're done with the polish, see where we're at.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool. So now we're going to use some of the Gloss Labs interior cleaner. Kind of wish this had kind of a cool name, Mike. Interior cleaner is kind of boring.
That could come. We'll figure something out.
We're going to go ahead and spray it on the seat. There isn't much material in the truck. Most of it's all painted. So we're going to do the seat and the tops of the door panels. Get these done real quick. It's my first time trying this stuff, so see how it works. Do you just let this sit on there for a little bit?
You just blast her on, let it dwell for a second, and then wipe it off. I see you're going extremely heavy. That's cool, but we're gonna, you know, I would use about half that for the whole seat, but that's fine.
Okay.
Get it really in there.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Then it'll dry to a nice matte finish and be UV protected. It's got leather, vinyl conditioners in it. Smells good.
Yeah, it smells really nice. Doesn't smell like black ice.
Oh, thank God. Friends don't let friends use black ice.
Go over to the other side, get that done. Oh, and hit this door panel too. Oh, yeah, seat looks nice. So next, we're going to kind of take care of all the painted surfaces, the chrome, stuff like that. We're going to use this Redline APC. This is from Gloss Labs as well. And you can purchase all this stuff too from Gloss Labs.
You just hit us up on Instagram, Gloss Labs Detail.
Instagram, Gloss Labs Detail. You get all these products we're using straight from Mike over at Gloss Labs. And it's certified good shit. So we're going to use this. This is all-purpose cleaner, certified for all purposes. You're only supposed to use it on all purposes. Or for all purposes, right?
Yeah.
So We're going to give this a shot on all the painted surfaces, the chrome. Should work just fine on these.
Leather on your steering wheel, vinyls, you name it. I know you're thinking about time lapse.
I am not thinking about time lapse, I swear.
Don't do it.
The interior is really easy to clean on this thing because there's no material other than the seat and the tops of the doors, so looks pretty good. I think I could roll with that. So you guys are probably wondering where the front end is. It's actually over at my buddy Chris Taylor's house. We're going to be picking that up later today. And probably have a video of me putting that back on. But I got it all repainted. The bumper's probably been repainted about 1.5 million times. But I haven't had that grill repainted since the truck's been painted back in 06. So I felt it was time to get that all done. And Mike's still over there doing a great job getting this thing all...
What did you do to this panel?
I don't know why.
Why is this one all messed up? I didn't leave it like this. I didn't leave it like this.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Who had the 1000 grit?
I didn't use 1000 grit on this thing.
Well, we're gonna be here again for a while. I was
boy.
hoping not to have to go through the coating, but
Oh boy.
put a piece of tape on it. We'll come back to it.
Okay. Sorry, Mike. Okay, guys, I got to show you this thing real quick. I'm going to clean this whole engine bay because it's pretty dusty and dirty from working in here. But I got the new valve cover gaskets on, as you probably saw in a separate video. But what you didn't see in that video was that right there. So...
It's a robot dick.
Mike says it's a robot dick, which I kind of agree. It's...
Your big chrome knob. Your truck's happy that the hood's open.
If you guys know, this is supposed to mimic like a 283 with dual quads or 327 with dual quads. And they all had that filler neck right there. So I went ahead and made like a plate to block off the EGR valve. And with the help of my friend BJ, he was able to weld on the robot dick or the oil filler tube. Did a really nice job on that thing too. And then I went ahead and just sprayed some silver on it and put some nice button heads on it and everything. But the cap comes off, but it doesn't go anywhere. You can't put oil in it. I apologize to whoever gets this truck after me because they'll probably put oil in it and be like, what the fuck? But anyway, so we're going to get this thing all cleaned up. I just wanted to kind of show off that because I'm pretty proud of that. It looks really nice. I'm going to use more of that all-purpose cleaner in here as well. Looking pretty good?
It looks a lot better. Most of your swirls are gone. Again, it was just really light. The coating caught more of it, but should be no problem. You should still have plenty of longevity on that coating. I think we got most of it. Anything left, we'll dig into at Autorama.
All right, so yeah, she's looking pretty good. Went around, did all the tires. We got the engine bay, the interior. I'm going to probably go over the glass just before it leaves for Autorama, but we can handle that later. But the paint was the main focus of today, and it turned out real good. We didn't have to spend a lot of time on it. So that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. Big thanks to Mike from Gloss Labs.
See you soon.
Be sure to check him out in Southgate, Michigan. And hit him up on Instagram, Gloss Labs Detailing. We'll see you guys next time. I'm WhiteWall Steve, and I'll see you later.